All right, today let's look at Nutshell from Alice in Chains, that EP Jar of Flies. The story goes they came off the tour, a long tour of Dirt, where it was super distorted guitars, and the last thing they wanted to do was go straight into the studio with really loud distortion and heavy rock. So they grabbed some acoustic guitars, and Jar of Flies is what we all got, which is fantastic. This one is in E flat tuning. It's in the key of E minor. Let's have a look. Okay, it really is the same four chords for the whole song. There's a massive tempo change. Jerry Cantrell starts really quite slowly, but it really builds as the band sort of kicks into it. Okay, so we're looking, tone-wise, I'm using a 59 Bassman profile on the Kemper. I'm using the side of the pick as well, neck and middle, just to get a bit of a softer sound. Okay, so the four chords we're looking at, E minor 7, really common voicing. It's a sort of a hybrid between a G chord and an E minor chord. If you think of that, it's a E minor 7. Do a straight G5, straight D major, to a C sus2, but take your pinky off, get that high E. Okay, now the strumming pattern, again, you've got to watch what he's doing with those upstrokes. His right hand is just that metronome going, okay? Okay, so you notice the G5 is on an upstroke. And the D and the C add 9 in this case, are both on downstrokes. So E minor, D and C are on the downstrokes. G is on the upstroke. Okay, they're the four chords throughout the whole piece, but what he's doing on the C chord is a little bit of interest. So the first part, he's taking his first finger, that E, second fret on the G string, he's taking that on and off. Okay, he's taking it off and then he'll hammer it on. Okay, to bring it back round again, he's hitting on an upstroke, sort of the upwards of a G, but you don't need to put your G, your second finger on the G there. Just have those fingers there and hit that with an upstroke. Let me watch that again. Okay. So yeah, as I said, hammer on, take your first finger off, the E, and then hammer it back on. He does the timing a little bit different. He does it on the beat for both of them, first and third time, and he does one off the beat the second time. So I'll play through that part. Okay, fourth time he takes the third finger off, okay? So you get that open B string like this. Okay, you'll notice it's an upstroke, skip the down, upstroke, he's accenting. Watch that again, think of the upstrokes. And then that's it for the rhythm guitar part. Let's have a look at some of those super tasty lead parts that he's doing. Okay, for this one I went for a much more distorted sound, some reverb, some delay, neck pick up here. I've gone around to the pointy end of the pick for this one. That theme that he does it halfway through the song just as a sort of a first solo, but he'll start the second solo with the same thing. He's going down an E minor triad and he's on the E chord. So that makes perfect sense. So you're thinking 12th fret going down E, B, and G strings. Then he'll bring that F sharp, which is really nice on the 11th fret. Hit the E on the 9, and then the B, and bend up that B on the 9th fret D string up to the C Y. because at that point he's landed on that C chord. So chord tones really make sense what he's doing. Now, I don't know if Jerry Cantrell was really thinking about chord tones and, intervals and all those sorts of things. He was probably playing by ear, but his ear is good. So it sounds something like this. Okay. Second one, he's going down, I suppose, the notes of a G5 chord, or you could think of it as an E minor 7. Again, he starts on that E minor 7 chord, so the notes are beautiful chord tones. And he'll end on the F sharp note there while he's on the C. Now, that gives you a sharp 11 sound, which is just a beautiful, beautiful sound, F sharp on a C chord there. So he's coming down sort of a D, G, D, or a, 10, 8, 7. Slight bend on the A, 7th fret, and comes to the G and F sharp. Okay, repeats that twice now. In the main solo, he'll then go bend up the B up to a C, hit the G and the F sharp. So he's sort of doing a pattern there. Really, really nice sounds. Again, straight out of E natural minor scale. Then he jumps from the D up to the E. So that's a really nice interval skip there. Goes up to the F sharp and then hits a D and G with the high E. So it's a really nice dissonance. Then we're into that little bluesy. Okay, hammer on the D up to the E, slight bend on the G, back down to the E. Does that part again. Now this part is really nice. That part there, while again he's on the C chord here, so he's outlining C, E, B string open, D. Sort of that chord that he's got there, but he adds the B in there. But bringing it into the solo is beautiful. Just the end of that part, the slight bend on the G, back to the E. Then we got into 6th territory, very common sound. Okay, palm muting the D, we're on the D and the G string, D and G, third time lucky, D and B strings, palm mute the D, and we're doing 12, 10, 9 and 8. 7, again, just 6th down the E minor scale. Then we're doing a 5/5 GC open E. Okay, so high E open with the C, 5th fret on the G string, move it up 2 frets to the D, up 2 frets to the E. Okay, last bit, that legato run straight out of, again, E natural minor. It's the scale we're in. Okay, so we're starting 2nd finger on the D, going up to the E, and then 4/5/7, 4/5/7. Come back down, 7/5/4 and end on the 5 there. That's C. I do a hybrid picking. I do pick, 2nd and 3rd. You could do all picks, whatever you're comfortable with. Second one there, we're doing 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. And come back down, end on the E, 9th fret. Then a minor 3rd bend, E up to the E. And I just roll the volume pedal off there. All right, amazing guitar playing, tasty as ever by Jerry Cantrell. Nutshell from Alice in Chains on their Jar of Flies EP. Good luck. See you next time.